Hello and greetings to all the wrestling road ragers out there in YouTube land. It's I, the SKFeffect, here with some more conversations taking place. One-sided conversations, because I got tech support driving me and he doesn't talk much. But, let's see. What's happened this week? This week on Raw, we saw it kind of become official with Brock Lesnar and Goldberg for the Universal title at Mania. Yay. Looking forward to Jericho and Kevin Owens. That should be a great match coming out from the Raw team. Same with the women's title. Bayley defending against Charlotte and Sasha Banks. That should be a great match. Let's hop over to SmackDown, where we have Randy Orton going against Bray Wyatt for the WWE title. Congratulations to Bray Wyatt. Well deserved. Alexa Bliss will be fighting the SmackDown Women's Locker Room, which I think at this point would just be Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Mickie James. That should be a fun match. And then we have AJ Styles floating around. Why? Why is AJ Styles floating around? The man's been main eventing most of 2016. He's been the WWE champion for most of the time frame. And he's not technically in a match yet at WrestleMania. That don't make sense. Not at all. Not making no sense. Hopefully they come up with something better than what is being rumored and talked about, which is him versus Shane McMahon. No offense to Shane, AJ deserves better. I'm just saying. Then we have the Honorable Wrestling, which saw new tag team champions in the form of the Hardys. After having traveled through space and time, found themselves standing in the ring with the Young Bucks. The match was made, it was done, and at the end of it, the bell rang and the Hardys were your Ring of Honor tag team champions. Cool. I'm curious to see where that goes from there. They are defending their tag team titles out in Vegas in a triple threat match, and then they are still signed for Too Sweet or Delete in Lakeland, Florida for the Supercard of Honor. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're doing. But then, let's discuss where Delete came from, and that was TNA. That's right, I forgot. TNA is dead, officially. It is Impact Wrestling now. Anthems Impact Wrestling, Al and All. Cool thing they did is they did revamp the website. Just needs a little tweak here and there. This past episode saw Reno Scum debut as a tag team. I wasn't too impressed with them. Curious if you guys were. There are going to be a lot more tag teams making their Impact debuts in the next coming weeks. Some that I found far more entertaining than Reno, and that are going to be really good in the near future. One of which is a new version of an old team. I'm sure you all have seen spoilers. You know exactly what team I'm talking about. Those guys did a really great job. Then we have so many knockouts that are going to be popping in. I don't know if many of them are signed or if they're just paid per appearance. I hope TNA actually does pick up a few of these ones, because the knockouts division is supposed to be strong, and a lot of those women would be a great fit for Impact. Then you have the X Division. There's a lot of 4-man, 5-man matches taking place along with some feuds. Those look good. All in all, I'd say the state of Impact right now in the next coming weeks is going to be very entertaining. The other debut you all would have seen is, speaking of knockouts, Rachel Ellering. Phenomenal talent. I really hope they keep her around. She deserves to be on a roster somewhere. And then we had Alberto El Patron. Made his wrestling debut for Impact Wrestling and captured the Impact World title. Even though it says Giant TNA on the front. Guys, we might want to replace that title if you want TNA to be dead. But Alberto made his debut, blah blah blah, won the title, blah blah blah, controversy took place, blah blah blah. I think he's already vacated it right now, or it's gone back to Bobby, something like that. Tech support, y'all might recognize him from an episode or two in the past. Brought up a good point. Maybe that was a slap in the face to Dixie, because back when she was in charge, anyone came in from WWE, they were handed the title belt. Hopefully, maybe that was. I've never been a big fan of Alberto. I'm sorry, I'm not. Maybe you guys are. If he's going to get a title belt, which I'm sure he probably will, he needs to build his way up. Drew Galloway was there for a year before he got the title belt. I think there are other guys there, like James Storm, that deserve the title match more and deserve a good run with it. We'll see what goes on in the next few weeks. We'll see what happens at the April tapings for it. Right now, the next few weeks of Impact are going to be entertaining for what airs, and then we're on the road to WrestleMania. This is an exciting time to be a fan of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, however you want to declare it. So, I leave you with like, share, and subscribe. Comment, let us know of anything else you'd like talked about, and we'll see you in the future. Adios, everybody.